So basically I'm just 1v1ing a random and then I'm gonna analyze it like a chess game. As you can see, I'm using absolutely no skill loadout. So we're gonna give that a best move ready, because this is the way to win. Now I'm just mentally preparing. I'm just gonna wait, 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 wait. Now I'm gonna veto. Try and get a veto glitch off. He vetoes. Alright, city. Brilliant move. Map glitch. Amazing. I'm on the map for one. So the early game's just gonna be book moves, and I'm not gonna bore you with it unless I see him do something weird. Okay, so he's done a weird early game with Mortar, and he basically has no farms, so this is a mistake. As you can see, our random has decided to double down with the Mortars. This gets a mistake, because quite frankly, it's a terrible idea. Right now I'm contemplating whether I should send or not. I take my time a bit, which is an inaccuracy. However, I do end up sending. And then doing a anti-mortar send. This counters his strategy of spamming mortars, so we give it a great move. I severely misjudged the cash flow and miss out on 50 cash. Not the worst thing in the world, but it's a miss. Here we just see the futile attempts to defend the boss rush. As you can see, there's a third mortar now. He finally clocks that mortars aren't going to do the job, so gets a commando down. Unfortunately, this commando is in the worst place on the map. Don't know how he's managed to do that, but oh well. Anyway, this is a mistake, because it's just quite bad. Getting a level 3 shotty here isn't the best thing in the world in terms of cost efficiency, but it's probably the best thing to do since it will be used later. It's not what most of the TB elites will do, but I'll give it a good because it's not a mistake or anything. I get one too many additional shotgunners, maybe two. I'm not sure if they're even necessary. I'll call this an inaccuracy because it doesn't really change much, to be completely honest. I'm not terribly sure if I'm going to pop mysteries or not, but I just get another shotgunner to help me. Probably wasn't needed, but you know, just get it in case, because why not? Here I just get another marks, because it's a bit too much for my single one to handle. Getting DJ here is undoubtedly the best move. I then, however, blunder by getting shotgunners for stuff that I probably didn't even need. Yeah, I don't need that. This is Tony losing shit, so that's a blunder. 100%. Finally, I realized that my opponent is not good at tower battles. This kinda sucks because it means that my send that I do here does absolutely nothing. We'll just call it a good move because it's what you're supposed to do anyway. As you can see, the opponent's not looking great right now. What amazes me is how people are still bad at tower battles in the Big 26. Yeah, we call this one a blunder, mainly because he lost the game.
Your lightsabers will make a fine addition to my collection.